Trying to track down a random misfire? Let's talk about it. Hey there, viewers. Today I'm working on a 2016 Chrysler 200. It's got a little random misfire amongst other codes. I've already pulled the codes on this one, so it really comes down to taking a look, check the condition of these spark plugs and see what we're actually dealing with. I already have some suspicions. I do have a cylinder number 3 misfire, so I definitely want to check that spark plug. But I've got random misfires. I also have a code for a rough idle at startup, which is usually carbon that's built up on the valves. But we'll look into some things and see what we're dealing with today. If you are working on a Chrysler 2.4 like this one, you just pop this cover right off and everything's pretty accessible. You can kind of work this little tube out of the way so you don't have to take the whole breather off. Makes it a little easier. Get our handy dandy screwdriver in here. Pop the safeties on these coil packs. A little snap-on screwdriver. They said it was free, but I feel like it costs more than that. Anytime you step on one of those trucks, it ain't free. Well, the tabs are broke off of this thing. It also got a leaky valve cover. A little oil down the end of the boot. That can cause a misfire. We cracked the porcelain on the plugs. Ooh, that one's dripping. There you go. Well, surprisingly, number 3 isn't that bad. So I've gotten this backwards. Those two are okay. Now let's check out those spark plugs. Not looking too good. Some oil on those plugs too. Someone ran Champions in here. Whew, that's a lot of oil. A little fouled. Yeah, a little fouled. When in the case where you see oil on the end of a boot like that, just know that there's a few things that can cause problems with that. One, you're getting oil down in your spark plug tube. It sits on a hot spark plug. It can actually crack the porcelain. It can cause a misfire that way, but it can also mess with the electronics inside of the coil pack and cause the coil pack to fail. So after some testing, we decided we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna replace the valve cover gasket. We're gonna replace the spark plugs, we're gonna replace those coil packs. These things have about had it. After a little bit of testing, they don't look so hot. So hopefully that'll clear up most of it. Now that cold start rough idle, we're gonna go ahead and run some sea foam through here and see if we can't clean those intake valves a little bit and clear that up as well. Yeesh, brittle. All right, a little bump. No bueno. Little bungee cords hold the harness out of the way. Get that cover out of there. That's a lot of varnish in here, but not surprising seeing as this engine has 244,000 miles on it. To be completely honest, I'm surprised that this thing's still alive. It does have some scoring on the cam lobes. Now we'll get all this cleaned up, on to the next step. With a little bit of movie magic, it's all done, ready to put the valve cover on. I clean everything up, put a little bit of RTV and all the little irregularities or hump spaces, and also where the head meets the timing cover. And now I'm getting ready to put the valve cover back on. Valve cover is really just held on with 8mm bolts. You want to go from center to the outside and in a crisscross pattern when you're tightening this up. And then you're going to finish it off with about 89 inch-pounds. As always, thank you for watching. If you got any questions, drop a comment down below. I'll respond as soon as I can. Please like, share, and subscribe.